Okay, so this is the top of the drop right here. The line drops before it connects to the city sewer. So this is the top of the drop. This is the bottom of the drop. I can only see a little bit of that, but I think it's fine. You can tell here this is the connection, so that connection's in really good shape. The farther we can get it away from the street, the better off we are. Now we can see this. So here's where the cracks start, at about 64.5 feet on the top there, and then you're going to see on the bottom. When I get out of this water, fortunately this could be all cracked and we can't see it because it's underwater. So here's where the real bad stuff starts. That's a crack on the bottom. I'm going to clean this up a little bit so you can see a little bit better. I'm going to run a little water.
What the problem is, every time we turn this on and off, this tacking nut gets loose, and that's what you call
Like
it.
my mom's
They'll charge
toilet.
them.
My mom's toilet, because it's been out the water thing, and so we can turn it on at least.
Yeah, all you do is grab a wrench, like this, and just go like this. Tighten it up, same thing on the toilet.
Okay. I'll tell the guy who's doing it.
That's your problem.
I haven't told him anything, I'm like, he's gonna wonder why, but I'm like, no, he's kind of smart. Okay, sorry.
Sorry, no, I'm just waiting for the water to clean my camera head off a little
Okay,
bit
Sorry.
so we can really see this good.
The warmest I've ever.
That's nice and warm in here.
Always turns out to be-
It was 55, I think we got like all the last week and a half, it's just cold. Every house I go into,
We didn't have a house.
it was 48 degrees. Like they had it set at 48, and I'm like, no, it's the basement at 48.
That day that was really cold.
Want off?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
That day it was really cold, like Friday, I was out in that, I was working outside and I'm like, oh.
That's what I can't. I get home and I just
Yeah, I was
jump in the
bone,
hot tub, and then I don't want to get out.
I was
out of my
bone
chair.
chilled all day, brother. I couldn't knock it. So if you look here, this is all cracked here, right on the side, and as I pull back, you'll see cracks on the bottom, right here. So when the water stops, you'll see this a little better, but this is all cracked right here. And this crack actually travels to there. Now watch this. I wish this water would drain a little faster so we could see it all. Look at that crack. Right there on the bottom.
Yeah. A lot of that.
Oh yeah, that thing's huge. So the water is definitely going into the ground here. It's cracked here, it's cracked here, it's the long crack there.
So we tell the township this stuff, do they even care?
Look at this crack. So this thing just, these are all cracked. That crack here on the left-hand side just keeps going. What's that now? What's your question?
I remember once when I went through this, we notified the township,
Uh-huh.
and then they come out, oh, because it was at the connection, so they had to make a distinction
Yeah.
between who
Right.
owned the crack.
Exactly. Yep.
And this is definitely all the resident.
Yes.
Belongs to the house, all
Yes.
the crack.
Yep.
Okay,
It definitely is.
okay. Thank you for confirming.
Yep, so that crack is still traveling on the bottom. All the way. Look at that. Look at these cracks. This thing is just tore up.
The whole thing is torn up.
Yeah. So I want to see where the last cracks are because I know this is cracked all the way to here. See that?
Oh,
Yep, look at the bottom here. So this is all cracked.
Is that, what did they use back then, copper?
This is clay.
Clay.
This is your clay pipe or crock, whatever you want to call it. There's more.
Explains why it looks like it's cracked like a plate.
Yeah. So more cracks here. More cracks here. Look at these cracks. Chunks just ready to fall out.
This is just all one piece. This is one pipe, not more than one pipe.
Well, this is more than one section.
More than one section.
Oh,
of
sure.
pipe.
Yep.
I don't know how.
Every time you see this here, that's
Yeah.
a section. That's
Okay.
that's the end or in the beginning of a section. So here you can see that water's probably getting under that pipe, outside that pipe, and there's a couple of those also.
So eventually, when you have this kind of break, multiple breaks, what happens to the house? The water will not work, it'll just keep backing up, right?
Well, what happens is the way that you'd most likely know that something's going on is this pipe. As it sits, you can see just from the water that I was running that there's water in the pipe and there shouldn't be water in the pipe. So if you had the washer going, dishwasher, someone's taking a shower, eventually you're going to start noticing, especially down here,
Water coming up.
well, water coming up, but everything that, if there was a bathroom down here and that thing there, you'd hear bubbling in the drains, everything's not draining correctly. Okay, so here is, this is a good thing, I hope. I'm going to go outside and find out. But this is the end of the cast iron. See, this is cast iron here, and this is where it connects to the crock pipe. So depending on where that's at, that's where you want to start the new pipe and go all the way to the connection to city sewer. So I'm going to go outside